This story of Buddha's life is very important for those who believe in living a peaceful life. But some people try to take undue advantage of their calm nature. To understand this story, watch the video till the end. Once upon a time, Gautam Buddha was sitting with his disciples. At the same time, King Ajatashatru reached there and asked Buddha, "O Lord, ever since I became your follower, everyone is exploiting me. They are taking undue advantage of my calmness. Before I became your follower, everyone was afraid of me because I was very cruel. I would not think twice to punish anyone with a death sentence, but after becoming your follower, I do not feel like punishing anyone, nor do I get angry. I have become very peaceful, and I look at everyone with compassion. But some people are taking undue advantage of my calm conduct. This has also put the people of my country in some kind of danger. Due to this, I am facing a lot of problems in the governance of my country. Please tell me, what should I do now?" Hearing this from King Ajatashatru, Buddha tells him a story, and the story goes like this. Once upon a time, there lived a venomous snake in a hole under a large tree. The tree stood in a corner of a field near a village. The snake attacked people at even the slightest provocation, and many people died because of the snake's deadly bite. People were afraid to go near the tree due to fear of the snake. One day, a monk was passing through the village and saw this beautiful tree. He decided to meditate under its shade before he moved on. Some villagers who were driving their cattle back home saw the monk and warned him about the snake. They told him that this snake is so dangerous that whoever goes near him, he bites them. The monk smiled and continued to walk towards the tree. The villagers left from there. As the monk sat down to meditate, the snake came out from his hole with an angry hiss and was ready to bite. The monk chanted a mantra looking straight into the snake's eyes, and miraculously, the snake started a conversation with him. The snake said to the monk, "Oh man, don't you fear me? Don't you know that this is my area and no one dares to come here?" The monk said with compassion, "My dear friend, what is there to fear in this? I am not afraid of anything. I do not fear death, nor do I desire to live. Then, why should I fear you? In fact, you are afraid that no one should kill you. That's why you bite others." The snake was astonished to hear this from the monk. Till now, he had met only such people who tried to kill him or ran away in fear of him. But he had never met a person who would not fear him. Hearing this, the snake wrapped itself at the feet of the monk and said, "O Lord, you are right. Whatever I have done till today, I have done to save my life. If I don't do this, people would kill me." The monk said, "You are right, but my dear friend, remember one thing. Life will end one day. Therefore, it's not appropriate to kill others to save it. Give up this attachment to your life and be filled with love for others." After saying this, the monk left from there. The snake was influenced by the words of the monk, and he decided that from today onwards, he will not bite anyone. He gave up his angry nature and stopped biting others. But the result of it turned out to be the opposite. When people saw the snake had stopped biting others, now they started taking undue advantage of this. Those who used to fear him and ran away from him now started catching him. Now people would tease him, scratch him, and hurt him. Now the snake was always wounded and hurt. He was very sad. He was having the hardest time of his life. One day, that monk once again came to that village and sat under the same tree. Just then, he saw that snake. He was very surprised to see him in such a pathetic state. The monk asked him, "Oh, my friend, how did you get in such a pathetic condition? Who has injured you?" The snake replied, "O blessed one, you told me to give up my angry nature and not to bite others. Ever since I left my violent nature and adopted peace, since then, people have started misbehaving with me. Now no one is afraid of me. People come, hurt me, and leave me in a miserable condition. Life has become very difficult for me." Hearing this from the snake, the monk said, "My dear friend, it seems that you have misinterpreted my sermon. I told you not to bite others, but I did not stop you from hissing for your self-defense." After telling this story to King Ajatashatru, Buddha asked him, "King, what have you understood from this story? Are you also taking my sermon in the wrong way like that snake did? I told you to give up your cruel nature, but I did not tell you to give up the duties of the king. You have to fulfill your duty as a king by being tough from the outside so that you can discipline everyone in your kingdom. You have to maintain the process of justice in your status by being tough so that people can live peacefully in your kingdom and they don't feel any kind of insecurity. Therefore, you have to rule like a monk from the inside and like a king from the outside." If we see in the world around us, we will find that this often happens to good people. People often try to take undue advantage of the decency of decent ones, and because of this, those who are good have to face many difficulties in their life. Such gentle people should learn from this story of Buddha. They need to understand that sometimes people start to exploit your goodness. They try to take undue advantage of your decency. To keep such people within their limits, you have to behave according to the situation. If you have to get angry to keep things in discipline, then you should do it. You can do it without disturbing your inner peace of mind, like an actor who is acting to be angry in a play. But from inside, he is not angry because he knows that it is just a part of the play. Similarly, you have to behave smartly in this world to keep things in control. This is the art of living. And if you can learn this art, then no one can stop you from living a successful and peaceful life.